everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're doing well today, and I am super duper excited to be checking out with you guys NMIXX's MV and pre-release of Crescendo. Now this is huge. This is all in light for their upcoming comeback, full-pledged comeback for their 5th EP titled Heavy Serenade, and I just have a good gut feeling already based on the teasers. And usually when I have a good gut feeling, it ends up being really good, but who am I kidding? NMIXX has been super consistent with their music quality, and most importantly, they've been simply doing their own thing, style and genres, you know, with the switch ups as such. But Crescendo, wow, I just love how I can relate to this based on music theory. It means gradual increase in loudness, so I'm gonna expect something like that maybe in the production, perhaps. I'm gonna have to find out for myself. I've only checked out the teasers that are not video based. I'm gonna have to check those out with you guys because honestly I've been super busy with real life things. But hey, enough talk. Crescendo by NMIXX. Make sure we got the captions on. Yes, the volume is good. Let's go. Oh, Siang. Ooh. Some. Ooh, Jiwoo. This verse here. A lot is going on. Siang. I love the chord progression and the bells. Ooh. Wow. Guys, what is going on in this song? I mean, from the way that they literally showcase a crescendo into the chorus like that with the production and the vocal direction, and then the straight eargasm that is going on. I mean, the orchestral work from the electronic glitchy influences and whimsical moments that we get in this song is truly everything, and it matches the concept and video direction that they've done here with everyone behind the scenes. I really love what I'm hearing here. A lot to process and a lot to break down when we get back into it, but bring it back a bit. Oh my goodness, this is a lot to handle, not gonna lie. Ooh, that bass there. Metronome. Wow, that string work. Ooh, that percussion work with Kijin. Metronome. Whoa, what is this funky, I mean, like almost hip-hop beat underlining tone here? Like, what is going on here? Whoa. It's like spinning on it with Blue Valentine. That's crazy. Just how this is so well orchestrated. Metronome. The vocal work here. How it breathes, it expands. A bit of like that muted brass work or Vocaloid work at the end there. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up now. Crescendo by NMIXX. That was super unexpected and I would say experimental for sure. This is more experimental beyond what I'm used to from NMIXX when they are being experimental, you know what I'm saying? And when I am trying to say that, it's because usually you get this jarring feel immediately. But I love how they take such an unconventional route with progressive pop alternative genre, mix it with funk, mix it with orchestral works and influences, mix it with a bit of funk and like hip hop in the mix, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And you mix it throughout the entirety of the song in these sections. Like there's no, it eases you in that switch up, you know what I'm saying? There's not necessarily a drastic switch up from what we're used to on certain tracks by NMIXX, you know what I'm saying? And that's dope. I really love how there's this gradual ease us into the moment, and then boom, we get hit. We get hit with a boatload of influences. Not necessarily sounds, but influences that come from different genres. And when I mean influences, these certain instruments, right? I mean that muted brass work, the string plucks, the orchestral work, the bells that go in the back there that I have to showcase at the start of the song from the percussion work in the song. And then I feel like, although the chorus is so standout, almost like a song that you would get from one of my favorite artists like Jake or Forrest Frank, because they tend to utilize progressive pop in a way that there's a lot of expression of emotions. And in this case with Crescendo, this is all about emotions building up inside and expressing oneself. I feel like as you progress in the song, you notice that, right? Very colorful song. It's lush, it's beautiful. You feel like you're frolicking in a forest, almost specifically speaking, and it's whimsical and playful, matter of fact. But it's very expressive, and I love how it is so expressive as NMIXX as a whole, because they are really known for expressing themselves in their music to a T. Let's go back into it. Let's dive back into it, Crescendo, and I'm gonna slowly but surely break this down because wow, what an earful of arts to my ears, I've got to say, to our ears. Wow. Notice a bit of the glitchy, like, electronic influences. It's cool, you know, here it seems so like lo-fi. It's that like how do I want to explain here? Yeah, it's very alternative. These glitchy laser synths coming out. And then you get this insistent chug that kickstarts and sets the tone in the song with Jiwoo, which I really love here. I think although the chorus is a huge standout in the song, the verses make this song. It's the core structure of the song is the verses in the song and the bridge. Wow. Listen to that snare drum work, the kick drum snare. The bell on the right side of our ears here that's clinging right there. Wait. Yeah. And it goes on the left side of her ears. The bells are more in the forefront here. Perfect moment to have Solian. Very delicate, wistful and all. It's crazy, the imagery too. You notice this, it's like Solian is doing CPR, right? To the world, to the planet. And I feel like it's trying to revive something. And I'm trying to get what's going on here. I feel like this is a lot about like self-identity, expression, finding oneself, right? There's a lot of moments that are dark where it seems like the members are just like so lost, right? And there's just a matter of a breakthrough moments coming up, and that's beyond the surface level here. Let's continue. There's so much to uncover here and unravel, am I right? And it could be depicted in many different ways by many of us all, right? Took away my metronome. I mean, I feel like my tempo, my identity, it could, wow. I love verse 2 here, right? And you see Bae, what is she chopping up? Is it just me, or the second go around of this just like hits differently? I mean, I'm getting chills. Not like second listen, but the second chorus in the song, it hits differently, completely different than the first go around. The first go around, there's that shock factor, but then they bring you back in with the verse 2 and the setup here into the chorus. It just, wow, straight chills. Notice how everything's very expansive. It's a crescendo. It's progressing. It's expanding here, right? That one strum of that bass, wow. This is where I got a bit of spinning on it, not gonna lie, you know? Not the same tempo, not the same key by any means, but like, wow. Allegro, I can lent. Oh, these lyrics, you're my conductor. You're here for me, I'm here for you. So like, I just feel like the members are here for each other, or we're here for one another. But there's times that you just need a conductor in your life, you know, especially when you've lost your metronome. In that case is if you lost yourself, man, how can you guide yourself out? How can you guide yourself back? And how do you figure yourself out? You need help. You need a helping hand. The lyricism here. Wow. Be my drummer. The music theory. I love it. The church bells here. The electronic influences here too. Notice the background vocals in the final go around. It elevates the song here. The drum kit work. Metronome. Woo. Yeah, it's almost like a vocal chop that is tuned like that, or a Vocaloid or sample like of some sort, but like, wow, metronome, references like this, I mean, allegro, right, lento, crescendo, I mean, come on, from the imagery, the storytelling, how cohesive this is. I mean, I just feel like we got a little bit of spinning on it. We got a little bit of high horse action in this. We got a little Blue Valentine. We got even a little bit of Papillon. You know, it's not just 2 songs that I feel like that are referenced here, but like 4. And I feel like it's not intentionally done that way. It's just done to suit NMIXX, you know what I'm saying? But to do something out of the ordinary. And that's what I love about NMIXX every single damn time when they drop a pre-release, when they drop a full-fledged comeback, when they drop a collaboration, when they do justice to other cultures and go to other countries and, you know, collaborate as such. But man, just NMIXX staying true to their music, the consistency in their music quality, their musicality, their lyricism is a rare sight to see and to notice and hear in this modern day age of K-pop, not gonna lie. I mean, really early on, they've solidified in like my top 3 echelon of favorite artist groups. Noticed artist groups, not just idols, they're artists. And it's about the music and it's not about the trend. And that's what I appreciate a lot, because you could have had the song without a bridge, but elevating the song with a bridge with Lily and then going into the final go round like that, whew, you are perfecting the song that way, with having proper sections and proper production and attention to detail in the littlest of ways goes a long way. And I noticed that from artists. I noticed that from NMIXX. I noticed that from Infinite. I noticed that from EXO. I noticed that from certain artists. Taeyeon, I can truly, the list goes on. Taemin. I mean, come on now. They are on another level and they are in their own zone and they're doing their own thing and no one's gonna stop them. I am gonna keep supporting NMIXX. It was truly surreal to experience them live in person earlier this year of Zero Frontier, their tour and all throughout North America as such. So if you guys haven't seen my experience video yet, be sure to do so. It's on the channel here. You don't want to miss my thoughts and experience. They're experiencing them live. It was a blessing and a half. Honestly, I was honored to experience them live. But stay tuned for my coverage, review, my geeking out of the overall comeback for Heavy Serenade and their 5th EP. Lots to look forward to by NMIXX, and I will continue to do so on the channel here and on the Patreon. But take care as always. Be sure to like and subscribe as it goes a long way and helps out the channel so much. And peace.